Hey friends, come on in. It's live at 5. Kathleen Vicenzotti here. Super excited to be with you. You probably don't recognize me because I don't have my red glasses on. I couldn't find them today. So I'm here today. Come on in. Super excited to be with you. It's Friday. And we're going to stay inside and craft because it is rainy and cold outside. I don't know about you, but where are you watching from? Comment below. Let me know what the weather's like. I know that we've been having kind of icky weather everywhere. And here in Southern California, it's pretty consistent, but it's kind of rainy today. So I'm going to sprinkle some love. So maybe while you're here, you might want to sprinkle some love too. We're going to do a fun craft project today. Many of you might have been here last week, and we made this cute interchangeable sign, and my bow is kind of crooked, but you can see the little glitter. So what we're going to do is we're going to make like an accompaniment today for the vignette. So like I have a book stack that we're going to put it together so that you could set it on like a counter or an entryway, or maybe you have a mantle that you're going to do. So I'm going to make this so that I can have like a little St. Patrick's Day vignette, so to speak. So when people come in, it just kind of greets them, makes them feel all happy, gives them some of the luck of the Irish, right, as we get ready to go into St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to use some of the Magnolia design surfaces. So we have our book stack today. So the book stack that comes in, it comes in already finished white with a little bit of distressing. I don't know if you guys can see the distressing on this. And then it also comes with some twine that we're going to incorporate and use. And then I am going to also use a little chalk circle that I put a little hole in. I just took a nail and just hammered it through the hole. So, and they come in a pack of 12, so you can use those. I have some paint. I also grabbed 3 like kind of springy St. Patrick's Day colors I'll talk about. And then I also grabbed some gently used and loved stencils of some patterns that I thought we could do to mix it up a little bit. But again, if you're just coming on in, we're going to have some fun with this. So tag somebody who's Irish, or tag somebody who celebrates St. Patrick's Day, or share this with them. So I'm going to sprinkle the love. Again, I said that earlier, but I want to make sure I'm bringing it up. And because sometimes, I don't know about you, do you get notified when I'm live? Like, do you guys know that I'm going to be here, or are you just trained to come say hello at a certain time? Let me just see what's coming up here. La la la. There we are. Can you guys hear me? Yep, you can hear me. So I'm just going to sprinkle. Happy Friday. And you can sprinkle too. We love it. How many of you actually saw last week's live? Comment below if you saw the loads of luck. Give me hashtag loads of luck if you were here last week, because today we're going to just have some fun doing that. So I'm going to just try to leave some comments on. Maybe I can see some comments if you guys are commenting. I don't see any comments. So go ahead and if you are here, comment, say hello. Perfect. I'm going to put my glasses, so I can see who's with me. Hey Deb, hello, hello. And I see my producers are in the house. So just comment along, live comments. I love live comments. I love it when you guys talk to me. We're excited again just to be here. Oops. We're excited. So hey Tammy, loads of luck. She was here. Thanks for coming back. Hey Tina. Perfect. Central New York. I grew up in Buffalo. So my brother went to Syracuse University. So anyhow, enough about me. So we're going to have some fun again. We're making the loads of luck accompaniment so that we can have like a whole little decorative grouping when you come in on my entryway in the table. I originally was going to put it in my counter, but that's not what I'm going to do. So first things I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make the chalk circle. Now these are great because again, they come in a set of 12, and our creators and crafters use these a lot of time to practice with. Like if anybody's trying it out for the first time, what's nice about them is that they're finished. They have like a finish that you can actually put chalk on and then wash it off and wipe it off and reuse them over and over again. But I'm actually going to turn it into a lucky gold coin today. So I want to paint that first so that it dries, so that I can then put on my stencil with it. So I'm going to just move my little loads of luck out of the way, and then I'll bring it back for the finished product. Also, I love the way the little glitter came out on that. Didn't you guys like that project? That was kind of a fun project, right? Just so simple and easy, but then the little glitter made it. I brought my glitter back because I'm actually going to use a little bit of glitter on this too to tie them together. But, okay, we're going to paint this, so I just had to get some stuff out of my way. And I have some gold paint, and I am going to, let me just see here. I have like little plastic plates everywhere. I have to order me some of the Magnolia design. Oh, looks like there's something happening outside. I have to order me some of the Magnolia design green trays. Those are great. We have like 12 little plastic trays so that you don't have to waste this whole plate for this little itty bitty gold thing here. So what I'm going to do is just take some gold paint, and I'm just going to paint it. I might have to take 2 coats because of the finish. The other thing too is if you don't have paint, you can also use our pastes. And I'm also going to make sure that I always struggle painting stuff that is little because you get it all over yourself. Am I the only one, or can you guys really, right? And then of course I got paint in the hole, and I don't want to do that. So I just put one little light coat on. I'm actually going to go around the edges too. I guess I could do something here. Let's get creative. I always I don't know about you, but I don't like to get my hands, I don't like to get my hands dirty. I don't mind getting my hands dirty, but I don't like to get paint all over myself. Is that weird? I don't know, maybe you guys think it's not weird, but there we go. Look at creative, right? So we're just going to paint around it so I don't have to touch it and get the paint all over me. I don't know why, when we're painting and crafting, we always have paint stuff in our fingernails. But I don't like to get paint on me unless I have to. How about you? Are you the same way, or do you not mind? Are you somebody that's got paint in their hair, glitter everywhere? It depends what kind of day it is. If it's a Saturday and I'm just wearing grungy clothes and I haven't showered yet, I don't care. But today I got up, I got dressed, I put makeup on. I don't want to get all messy. All right, so here's our little thing. I'm just going to do another coat. Oh, it's not sticking. I gotta wait for it to dry before I put my second coat on. Because remember I showed you that you can wash the surfaces off, and that's probably why it's not sticking so great. The other thing I could have done is take a little sander and sand it. But once the paint dries, and actually I have a little tool that I can use, but it fell on the floor. So hang on one quick second. Ta-da! The heating element makes it easier to dry. So this speeds up the process. So if you're impatient like me, it'll speed up the process. All right. And then let's just see. I might have to let it just sit for a little bit more. Oh no. There we go. Just want to put another coat on again. And there, we'll just set it over here for now. We're going to dry it. We might put a little coat on before. So I just have this. I don't know if you guys can see that. I just moved it out of the way. So that's going to be the little gold coin. We're going to make a gold coin to put on as a little decorative add-on after we're done. But we're going to use the book stacks. I love these book stacks. They're so fun. And you could do so many things with them. And they just make a nice little decorative piece. And I actually got a little paint on my mat, so let me just wipe it off so I don't get paint on the paint on my book stack, but it really wouldn't matter. So the book stack is already distressed, so I don't have to paint this again. I'm not going to paint it again. But I am gonna decorate it with a different color. So I'm gonna do the green and dark green. This is peppermint leaf green and magnolia green for my paste. And then I picked out this yellow, I think it's canary. Let me see what color it is. Canary yellow. See, I knew it was right. Canary yellow I'm going to use as kind of the accent. I don't know. Something about this color I just really love, and I think it goes really good with the green. What do you guys think? I thought that it just looked really pretty that they all went together. I don't know. Anyhow, so I'm going to take some gently loved patterns. This comes in a set. You can see they're loved and used. I use them a lot. Polka dots and the mini plaid are like kind of my favorite. They're kind of classic. So what I'm just going to do, and they're already fuzz, so I'm not going to put more fuzz on them, but I'm going to do the top in a plaid, and I am going to, let me just do this. I am going to line it up. Ooh, it's not sticking. I've used this multiple times, so sometimes when it doesn't get sticky like that, you're going to have to be careful not to move the stencil too much. But if I mess it up, I guess I could always flip it over and make it the bottom. Or you could always just paint, I could always just paint it over, but we're not going to mess it up. We are going to just go through and just make sure it's all stuck on as good as we can. Showing you how you can use these over and over and over again. And I'm going to take a bigger squeegee applicator, and I'm just going to scoop it up, and I'm just going to smear it all over the top. Hopefully I didn't put too much on. I put a lot on. Put a lot on. I don't know. Out of the patterns, do you guys use the patterns? Like, what are your most favorite patterns? I actually like the new mini patterns that just came out. They're super cute. So you want to get your excess off if you're pasting and using chalk paste, because if you don't, sometimes you can see the lines. So let's see. Hopefully I did a good job. We're going to peel and reveal. And yay, it came out perfect. Let me just put this over here. Let me just get rid of my stencil here. Put it down. So look at, woo woo. So we have that there. And I actually kind of put it on a little crooked, but that's okay. It'll be fine, right? Looks good. So I'm going to actually do polka dots on the side. So I'm going to take some polka dots on the side. I'm going to do the same color. I'm going to do the side and back in polka dots. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to do some side. I like the polka dots. So we're just going to do a little bit on the sides. I'm like, why is this pink? But then it was pink because I did it red for Christmas time. I used the polka dots on one of our 2-tier trays, so that's why it's stained a little bit. So there we go. Hopefully these peel and reveal. Boom, we got them. And let's see. I'm going to do the other side, polka dots. And I'll put it this way. Hold on, I want to do it but I don't want to get it on the other side, so I can't turn it on the side. So let's just do this again. Put it on. You can't see what I'm doing here, I guess, because I don't want to go like this, right? So I'm like, normally I would have to wait for it to dry, so I guess what I could do is let's just dry it a little bit. And oh, I had a little bit of a bleed through here. So sometimes if I have a little bleed through, I just take my little thing and just clean it off if you can while it's still wet. And what's nice is because it's already painted chalkboard, it comes up pretty easy. So here, I'm just going to do this. You know, on lives, it's always challenging because we're trying to do them quick. But normally I would let this dry, right? So we have our front, our top done. We're going to do the yellow on the side. And maybe what I'll do is I'll come back and do the other side after we do the words. How about that? So I got to decide what's going to be my front. So I am going to use, this is my front. So I'm just going to set it down right here. And I'm going to just lay out my words on my book stack. We have these really cute different words. And what's fun about this book stack project is that if you like it, we actually have a kit that you can buy for you and 5 of your friends. So it comes with 6 book stacks, 6 stencils, stick paste, 6 paste, so that you can have enough to have a fun project with friends. Oh, and I just touched the top. Okay, phew. Right? Gotta be careful with that. Alrighty, so here I'm gonna cut these out. We're gonna lay out our words on our book stack. And I'm gonna say the lucky one is gonna go on our coin that we made, the gold coin we painted. So, tell me what you guys are doing out there. I don't know, can I see anything? Have you guys, hi Amy K, thanks for watching. Hey Wendy, hello. Got some friends following along, so just come on in, say hello, let me know where you're watching in from. I'm glad you're here. Happy Friday. All right. So fun. Oh, it looks good, right, so far? Yep. You like the colors? I think so. Yay. All right. Hey, Tanya. Good to see you. Chalk Vibes is here. All right, in the house. Okay, so hello to all my friends who are out there again. So, okay, we're going to lay it out how we want it. And I personally, I don't know about you, but visually, if I'm stacking something, and this is a book stack, so our words are stacking, I'm going to go smallest to largest. But that's just a personal preference. Like some of you might, you know, you could take your words and you can like, we could take the words, and you're probably going to yell at me because they're backwards, and I don't know how to turn the words around. But, like, you could do the words like Pinch Me, St. Patrick's Day, Irish Kisses, right? You can do them in different layouts. I personally feel like the longest one should be on the bottom because it's the heaviest, and then we're just going to stack on top. And I personally want them all justified to the one side. Like, are you somebody could put them in the middle if you wanted, or however, it's your book stack, so you can create your own. But I am going to set them up where that's the front. I'm going to just set them up on here. So St. Patrick's Day. And what side am I putting? Okay, I'm going to put them on this side. So I'm going to do St. Patrick's Day. And again, I'm just eyeballing it to see where it's centered. And again, you know me, right? If you've been following me along, I am not somebody who's measuring it. I'm going to feel, though, where the end is. So I guess it looks pretty straight. Let's just see. I got to turn it around. So I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to put St. Patty's Day on the bottom. And I'm just going to push it down, and there we go. And I think that should be pretty straight. It looks pretty straight to me. And then, let me see. Irish Kisses is longer than Pinch Me. So Irish Kisses is going to go in the middle because, again, I'm stacking it smallest to longest because in my brain, it's kind of balanced. So I'm going to do this here, Irish Kisses. And I'm going to line them up. And I guess I want your opinion, feedback. Are you somebody who, like, should we do all the same colors green or the different colors green? I was actually going to do the yellow, light green, and dark green and tie in the yellow colors. So St. Patty's Day. And we're just going to do that. And I think that looks about, I'm just trying to see how it looks. And what's nice is, like, I don't know, you can't see it. But what I'm doing is I'm kind of putting an edge through so where I can see the line just to see how it's going to look on here. Okay. Perfect. And you don't really want your stencils to stick together, and I'm kind of doing that right now. You really want the top one underneath the bottom one. So I should have trimmed this a little more, but it'll be fine. I'm going to just do this first. So what I did is, I don't know if you can see it, I actually am not putting the sticky sides together because I don't want the sticky sides to touch. So I think that looks good. And then I'm going to put Pinch Me on the top. And if you don't want all three, you could just do the bottom two. You know, it's really the beautiful thing about the projects we're making is that you get to decide, depending on your personality and what you like. So Pinch Me. How many of you had, like, and I think I'm going to have to put this on after I do the other ones. Okay, so here's the tough part. What'd you guys say about what'd you guys say about the colors? Do you think I should do all green? What do you guys think? Hello, Costa Maine's in the house. What do you guys think? I'm just trying to read. Oh, I can't see what you guys are saying. Oh, it's wanting me to take a 30-day challenge. I don't want to do that. Let me see. Comments. It's only showing me 3 comments. I can't read your comments, so I don't know what you guys are saying. Hi, MJ. Is that the new color green? It is. This is the Magnolia green. I think Magnolia green and peppermint green. And then I have canary yellow. So, hello. Happy Friday. Looks good. Okay. So, I don't know. We're going to do Irish Kisses in the Magnolia green, I guess. And then I'm going to do the St. Patrick's Day one okay. I'm going to do the St. Patty's Day one first in dark green because I want the dark green one to be St. Patrick's Day, the dark Kelly green, because it also matches the green on the pillar stand I made, but it's not Kelly green. This is called peppermint green, but in my book, it looks like Kelly green. So, you know, it's like, do you ever get, you know, it's like you got to be creative with the colors people call it. So I guess it's peppermint green, peppermint leaf maybe, but I'm calling it Kelly green because, like, for St. Patrick's Day, isn't that what Kelly green is? The color. I used to have a Kelly green plaid blazer with, like, navy, like in the 80s. I used to love that blazer. And it was always my St. Patrick's Day work outfit. I would always wear that Kelly green blazer to work. Anybody else have a Kelly green blazer? So we're going to just peel and reveal St. Patty's Day. And it came out perfectamundo. And then I'm just going to do this here. Irish Kisses. I'm just going to put it down. And I want to be careful not to touch my one I just did. So I'm going to do this in the Magnolia green. And this is more of a, I guess I would say like a mossy green. I don't know how you describe it, Magnolia green. Like a magnolia leaf, magnolia flower. So let's see. Irish Kisses. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So I guess I should show you then. If I want you to see it. Look at how fun. I actually might just leave just 2 on the bottom. What do you guys think? I don't know. Can you guys see it? I don't know if the light is too bright. Can you guys see it? It came out really good. I can't see. Can you guys see it? Let me know. Anne, can you see it? You'll make it work the color I want, right? Yes, good. Yay. Right? Super cute. Now, I could, because this is still a little bit wet, I said I was going to do some glitter. So do I want some glitter on it or not? I don't know if I didn't pull it off fast enough. I was so busy talking to you guys, I forgot I want glitter. But maybe I don't want glitter. I'll put glitter on the coin. How about that? Because I kind of spaced out. And usually what you want to do is put the glitter as soon as you pull it off because the chalk is still wet, so it sticks better. So now I'm decided, do I not put the pinch me on it? Oh, my goodness. I don't know. Don't know. All right, so let me just see if this side's dry a little bit. We're going to finish the rest of the pattern in the box. I'm actually thinking I like it just with the 2. Isn't it funny? You start off with one thing. I know I've said this before, but you come in like intending to do one thing, and then once you get started and you start looking at it, do you pivot like to something else? I don't know. Let me know if that's just me or if you guys do the same thing. Like you have one plan going in, and then by the time you're done, it's a completely different plan. That happens to me a lot. So I'm just going to put in our polka dots here. And I really do love this yellow, canary yellow. Really pretty for spring colors. And there we go. And of course, with our stencils, we're just going to wash them in cool water. You don't want it too hot because you don't want to ruin the stencil with too hot of water. So you want to make sure it's just like cool water. You can wash off. And if you're using antiseptic wipes, don't use like baby wipes because they have oils and stuff like that that'll diminish the stickiness. So here we're gonna peel off our dots. There we go. And you know what? I got a little bit too much in my corner, so I'm just gonna dig that out. I put the dot right on the seam. So I guess when you're laying it out as a tip is just check to make sure your dots aren't over the seams. But we're just picking it right up with our little tool. This is just like a little tool. Accessory tool. It comes with one of 5 different tips. They're really great too if you want to just do detailed, detailed chalking. So if you want to get in a small space and you don't want to use the wider squeegee, you can use some of our accessories, and they come in like a set of 5. There's all different ones. I use them a lot, not only for when I'm doing projects, but also like if I have to clean up something that I did. So, okay, so here we go. We have our polka dots on our side. We got our polka dots on this side. and Irish Kisses. So what do you guys think? Do you think I should do the third one? I don't know. Can you guys see it? What do you guys think? Hey, hey. Right? They multitude of sins, right? Super cute. Do you think I should put this on top or just leave the two? I'm curious what you guys think. Community crafting here. You guys can give me your input. I don't know. What do you guys think? Amy, what do you think? I don't know. Bonnie, what do you think? MJ, what do you think? Yes or no? I am right now going to go with a no. I am going to go with a no. And I don't know what it said. Put it on. Oh, Amy says put it on. You would put on the third. Oh my goodness. You can't see it, so you can't tell me. Super cute. I know. You can't see it too good, huh? That's a bummer. I wonder if I lower my ring light, if it would help a little bit. Just don't go anywhere. Let me just see. Probably makes me darker because it's a dark day. See, now I'm darker, right? But maybe you could see it better. Can you see it better? Maybe. Yes, no? I don't know. I'm leaving it because that's my executive decision. And since I'm making the craft, I get to decide. So, but thank you for your input. I love it the way it is. So I'm just going to put the lids back on my chalk so that they don't dry out. And what you can do to enjoy the longevity of your chalk is spritz it maybe before you close it. And then that way, if you're not using it frequently enough, at least you'll trap some moisture in there so that it doesn't dry out on you. Okay, so we're kind of letting this dry a little bit. I'm going to actually hit it with the heat, the tool. And I'm just going to hit it with the tool a little bit. And I'm going to hit this with the tool because this is our coin, which I'll paint the back after we're done. I didn't want to paint the back now because I'm going to lay it down to put the stencil on, but I'm going to paint the back when I'm done gold so that it's not white on the back, so that it's totally gold. But for purposes of today, I'll just show you how to do it. All right, so let's see. It's still a little tacky, still a little wet. I'm afraid this is gonna, so a tip would be, I might not be able to do this on here without, I should have thought about this ahead of time. A tip would be like, because we're live, I don't have time to dry it and spray it in between, but what you can do is put a sealer in between, you put a sealer in between it, right? So I'll just let this sit a little bit more because I touched it and of course smeared it. So while that's drying, let me just move some of my other stuff out of the way here. I have a very teeny workspace, so bear with me. Okay, and I was freezing before I started, and now I'm like sweating in here. Does anybody ever get like that when you're doing stuff? Or is it just me? Or you can wax it. Yep, you're a good idea. You can wax it. I really can't wait to see it. Yeah, well, we'll do it together. We'll get it done. Okay. So once we get it done, it will be beautiful. It will be good either way. You got it. Thanks for the encouragement. That's why I love crafting with you guys. I'm going to take my sweater off because it's really hot in here all of a sudden. I was like freezing all day, and now that I come live with you guys are bringing the love. I must just feel all the heat and warmth and love that you're sending me through the universe. So thanks for being on with me today. So what we're going to do is, it did come with some twine. So we're going to wrap our book stack because I'm going to put some like fluffy stuff on the top. So we'll wait for our coin to dry. That's kind of like the last thing we're going to put on it, but here we go. I'm really liking this so far, how it's coming out. So I just took my twine out, and I'm going to just wrap some of the twine around. And I'm just going to take it and just, I'm going to leave a little bit of end. And I'll tell you why, because I'm going to use the end to tie on my coin. So I'm going to tie it in a square knot. Okay, just a little square knot, but I'm leaving this end out because I'm going to slip the coin that I made through, through here. Hold on. This coin that I made, I'm going to slip through the knot. So I've just made a square knot, tied it, and then what I'm going to do is just take the twine and just go right around it. Just kind of rough, just to add a little bit of texture and dimension to my book stack. And then if you buy one of the kits that come together, here, I'll do this so you can see it. If you buy one of the kits that come together, it comes with some greenery that then you could stick on the top too, if you wanted to, right? So, of course, this is just your own, however you want to do it. And then I'm going to tie it again in just a little square knot. Right? And then, of course, because it's just twine, you could separate it, you can adjust it. So we're just going to spread it out a little bit. I overlap some of my twine, right? So it's just like a little bit of jute. I guess twine's not the right word. I guess it's jute. Might as well talk about the products the way they are. So there you go. So we could just leave it like that, right? We could just leave it like that, but I think we need to embellish it a little more, right? So I actually, since I'm going to be coordinating it with this, right, we're going to kind of put it together like on the table with this. So they're going to kind of go together like as a little vignette. So I'm going to take the same ribbon that I used here, and I'm going to use it on here. And then I have this little itty bitty extra piece of ribbon, but what was exciting to me was that the colors were the same tone, so it matched. So I was pretty excited about that. So I'm just going to take a little bit of strip off of here. I'm not going to make a full big bow like I did there, but I am going to cut a couple strips out of here just to kind of make like kind of a messy bow, I guess you would call it. So what I'm just going to do is take some of my, I'm just going to cut it into a couple strips. And we're just going to kind of bunch it up for just like a little accent on here. And I'm going to just layer in this piece with it. And I think what I'm going to just do is just like kind of bunch it together. Like it's not really anything, but it's something. And let me just see here. So I'm just going to take it and just bunch it together like this, just like a little little bow. I'm just going to pinch it together. And I have some floral ribbon here. I love, not floral ribbon, floral wire. I love using floral wire for my bows because it's just easier to work with for some reason. And then it also makes a great piece if you are, and look at that, I just cut it. And do you think I can, there we go. It makes a great piece to attach to, because once you, like if you're doing wreaths or you're doing something and you have the floral wire, you can attach it to whatever you're doing with it. So there we go. So I'm just going to take it, and then all I do is just take my bundle of fluffiness of ribbon. See, look at how cute this is. We're just going to pull it apart, and we're going to just let your green shine through. Like the dark green part better. But I love this. It's so cute. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to put it on here. But before I do that, I want to trim my edges. And for some reason, I'm thinking it has to have dovetail edges. So these little pointy edges on my fabric. I don't know if you can see little pointy edges. I don't know. I just feel like for St. Patrick's Day, I want dovetail. Dovetail ends. And there we go. Little dovetail ends, little dovetail ends. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to put it through my little twine. And because I use the floral wire, I could just twist it around and pinch it. Yeah, right? You don't want to have to work too hard. We just want it to be fun and we want it to stick. And it's not going to move around, so it's not like I have to worry about it having it on there. It's really good. So what do you think? Like, we could just leave it so cute like that, right? Like, don't you think that's adorable? But I wanted to show you how to do the little coin because I want to add the coin on, the little lucky coin. So let's dry this out and let's see if we can just get this done because I think you'll really like it on there. So we're going to just dry it. And I don't have wax. And what I should have, if I was smarter, and I knew I was going to do this too, that's what makes me so mad, is I should have painted this ahead of time, sealed it so that it was all ready to go for you because you really didn't need to see me paint it, right? So I guess lesson learned. I guess, you know, I'm just a novice. One of these days I'll be an expert and come here all ready to go and all prepared. But sometimes we don't think of things until we think of things, right? Just gotta live it. So, and of course I keep touching it trying to see if it's dry. It is almost dry, but so for those of you who are just jumping on, we took our book stack, right? We put polka dots on the side, we put our words there, we did the top. I think it's coming out pretty cute. And so now we're just going to make our gold coin here, right? And I just want to make sure it's really dry because I have a feeling what's going to happen is it's going to pull the paint off because I didn't seal it. All right, well, we're gonna try it. And just full disclaimer, if it sticks, it's because I rushed it and didn't have a chance to do it. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use the Lucky on it and I wanna fuzz it. I didn't fuzz these before I went on the other things, but I definitely wanna fuzz this now because I don't want this to pull off the paint on my thing. So I wanna make sure that it has some fuzz on it. And I'm actually going to cut my Lucky 4-leaf clover off, okay, because I want to use the 4-leaf clover someplace else. So I'm just going to do Lucky here, and then I'm I'm actually going to do it in, the lighter green because I'm going to, sorry, you were like, where is she going? I wanted to get a paper plate because I'm going to dump the glitter out on here, and I don't want glitter to go everywhere. I'm actually going to use a lighter green on it because I'm going to use the green gold glitter on it, and it doesn't really matter. So, okay. Wish me luck, right? I'm going to actually cut this off I'm going to cut this side off too. Lucky. So, lucky. And I have a little shamrock. So, lucky. We're going to just put it on our thing. And then I'm going to put the shamrock right underneath it. It's going to come out. We're going to have faith that it's going to work, even though I didn't seal it. Because that's the kind of day it is, right? It's kind of one of those days where we're winning. We're just going to go with it. And I think there's no tail on my 4-leaf clover, so I could just put it right here. So I'm going to do the lucky first. Oh, I can't. So I'm going to do the lucky first. And actually, I'm just going to take, I'm going to get my glitter ready so that when I do it, I could just put the glitter right on it. Maybe I need to move the lucky up. I want to kind of do the glitter with it, so I don't want to mess it up. So bear with me here. I just want to, there we go. Okay. So what I just did is I just put my stencil on my thing like that. I'm going to take my Magnolia green, and here we go. And remember, this is like a little gold coin. So I'm just going to do this. Okay. Then I'm going to peel it off. And it came off. Yay. And I'm going to just take my glitter, which I just spilled everywhere. And then I did it on a clean plate, so you can see I have my glitter. And I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Yay! It came out. Can you see it? It worked. Whoop, whoop. So now I have glitter in my lid. I'm going to have to go wash my lid. But I have, and then the glitter I could just dump back into the thing. It worked. I'm so happy. Are you happy for me? I know you're happy for me. Because that's the kind of people you are. You want us all to win, right? So now I'm just going to take my, I'm going to take my little thing and try to thread it through here. And like I said, I'll probably go back and paint this. So pretty, right? Yes, thank you guys. Okay, I did have a piece of tape here. I'm going to just put a little piece of tape on my end of my jute because it acts like a little needle, and then you can just cut it right off. So if you have trouble like getting your jute or your string through people, just put like some Scotch tape or a little piece of tape on the end, and then it should be able to poke through whatever you're using so that you can then just pull through. See? So then I have my little jute that I had set up earlier for this, remember? And if you didn't have the jute set up, no worries. You can always just use your floral wire or something to put it on, right? Now look at that. How cute did that come out, right? So I have Lucky on it, the little tag that we painted. I got my, Oh, I put it on backwards. You didn't tell me I put it on backwards. All right, we'll fix that. No worries. I was like all proud of myself. And then I'm like, oh my God, it's backwards. You can't even see it. All right, people. You're probably like, oh my God, this girl is nuts. You're probably like, she is nuts. There. Can you see it now? Lucky on top. And we can always just move our string down so that it comes in. So look at how cute. Lucky, lucky. Do you guys like it? What do you guys think? So if you missed the beginning, I set it up because I was here last week and we made this cute little pillar stand. And I used the Loads of Luck truck and I put some glitter on it. And then, so I wanted something to make like a little vignette. So like when you come in, it can be the little thing. And then if you wanted to add more like little embellishments, I could just take some gold beads and like just string them and just have like this little fun little, I don't know, St. Patrick's Day, luck of the green, luck of the gold, I don't know. Whatever it is that brings you lots of love and luck, right? Because that's all we want, right? Little Irish greeting when people come in and just have just some fun with it, knowing that St. Patrick's Day is coming, spring is coming, March will be here pretty soon, just in a few days. So thank you so much for hanging with me. I feel like I was a hot mess today, but I just love you guys so much for stopping by. If you liked this project and you have some friends you think who need a little bit of luck in their life or a little bit of love in their life, go ahead and sprinkle and share with them. I know they would appreciate that. And hopefully I inspired you to get out there and make something fun. And if you want to do it with friends, grab one of our Connect and Craft kits. They have enough supplies for you and 5 friends. How cool is that? All right, everybody, have an amazing weekend. Thank you. Bye.